Go ahead and get started. So thank you again for joining today's training. My name is Eileen and I'm the awards advisor here at Washington State Opportunity Scholarship. I work under the awards team, which is the department here at WSOS that's responsible for administering the scholarship to the students. Again, thank you all of you for being here today and taking part in our inaugural essay review. So in the next 30 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and provide a quick overview and training on the guidelines for reviewing the essays. And again, I want to point out that you can use the group chat feature of Zoom if you have any questions. I won't be able to answer them on the spot, but I'm going to make sure to download them and answer any sort of questions and possibly send an email out to the specific folks who asked them and send out an FAQ as well. So please refer to the questions using the Zoom group chat. All right. So the Washington State Opportunity Scholarship is committed to establishing a pathway for future science, technology, engineering, math, and healthcare talent that represents the many diverse communities here in Washington State. We award each opportunity scholar up to $22,500 for up to 5 years. In addition to funding, we build pathways through student services by way of academic support and career mentorship throughout their college career. We provide high potential students with financial aid, assistance, career guidance, student support services to build the skills and competencies needed to compete in the Washington State workforce. We fund 177 STEM and healthcare majors at 65 Washington State colleges and universities. Before I continue, I just want to do a quick sound check. I'm seeing that there are folks who can't hear me. So I just want to make sure, can folks hear me overall? And respond in the chat if you can. Okay, so for the person who can't hear me, please adjust your volume. I'm sensing that it might be on that end. It looks like folks can hear me just fine. Thank you, guys. So your role and impact as a volunteer. Today you'll be taking part in one of the most impactful events we have by selecting our 8th cohort of Opportunity Scholars. This year we have over 46,000 applications and reviewing over 9,000 essays. Out of the 4,600, out of the 4,600 students that we will be selecting from, there will be 1,850 students that will be awarded for the 8th cohort. As you can see, this is a highly competitive application. So by being a volunteer, you'll have the privilege of hearing the stories of the promising applicants who will be part of the Opportunity Scholarship community and the Washington State economy. You'll be specifically looking at the essay section of our application. So it is just a portion of our selection criteria. That there are 2 essays students complete as part of the application. So as you read both essays, we ask you to keep one important factor in mind as you review the applications, and that is equity. We receive applications from high school seniors, college freshmen, and college sophomores, who will bring you a diverse set of experiences to the table. As you review essays, we really encourage you to think about the opportunities to access STEM and healthcare education in the state. Think about the urban and inner city schools, as well as the rural schools. And also think about the limitations individuals may have because of the personal or family circumstances. Here is our first essay question. Because our mission is to prepare students for careers in STEM and healthcare, our first essay asks students to tell us about why they're interested in STEM or healthcare and what steps they've taken to learn more about the field. So you'll see on the slide on the left-hand side is the essay question that we've asked the students. On the right-hand side is a scoring guide, which provides an overview of the rating scale from excellent to poor, which is what you will score. And it highlights what the essay should inform reviewers as you're reading them. So we really want to see the investment that students have had in significantly exploring their STEM or healthcare major that they're interested in, evidence of any initial steps they've taken to pursue the desired STEM or healthcare major, and their ability to connect their major to career. So again, I want to keep in mind that not all opportunities are available across the state, and not all the same opportunities are available. So the investment can be formal, traditional, or self-directed. So just an example, you may read essays from two students who are both interested in coding and computer science, but reflect two completely different experiences. One talks about the robotics club experience and their field trip to the Microsoft campus where they attended a coding camp, while the other student might be talking about how they learned coding through YouTube, participating in online forums, and pretty much teaching themselves how to code. If both of these students have taken clear steps to demonstrate their interest in coding, both students could equally score on the essay. And I just want to note that the scoring guide is also available in the reviewer portal, which I'll go into more detail about. So in addition to a strong healthcare and STEM interest, we value scholars who demonstrate resiliency, initiative, and follow-through. We know students are more than likely to succeed in STEM or healthcare majors and careers where they exhibit these qualities. So again, on this slide, you'll see on the left-hand side the second essay question that students answer, and on the right-hand side, the scoring guide that you will be using to guide your scoring. The rating scale is again from excellent to poor, and the essay should inform you as a reviewer about their ability to overcome the challenges, ability to navigate and utilize any sort of resources to overcome that challenge, and it should inform you about the mindset that they have as they go through the obstacles, and seeing the challenges as a growth opportunity rather than roadblocks. Another point I want to raise about equity, for both of these essays, you'll notice that the scoring guide doesn't say anything about grammar, writing mechanics, or organization. That is not part of our scoring. We ask that reviewers score exclusively based on content. And this is because GPA is a significant factor in our selection process, and that is where we measure the student's success in an academic environment. The essays are designed to measure something different. They're designed to measure the student's commitment to STEM and healthcare, and their resiliency, initiative, and follow-through. These criteria, more so than the students' spelling and grammar, are the ones that really tell us which students are most likely to pursue a career in STEM and healthcare successfully. So I think this is where the main part of the training is really learning how to navigate the essay review portal. After today's training, all of you will receive an email on Saturday with the link to the portal review as well as instructions to access the portal. So I'm going to walk you through this. Again, if you have questions, I can answer them in the group chat after today's training. Gonna go ahead and show you guys the portal. Just one sec. All right, I'm gonna do another check. Can you all see the screen that I have on? Perfect. Okay, so this is the reviewer portal. Basically, again, you'll get the link to the reviewer portal. We have instructions over here on the left-hand side. You'll enter the email that you use to to register as a volunteer. So please refer to that. If you don't remember, email us and we'll confirm the email for you. As you log in, hit continue. And you'll see over here, this is the confidentiality agreement that you all will agree to as you take part in the review. Make sure to read that and check. And continue to log in. So just a quick overview, each volunteer will be assigned a bundle of 30 applicants, which is equivalent to 60 essays. So you'll see here, these are all the essays that are assigned to me. We have clearly indicated here as what status of each essays are. So all of these essays in green that says review complete are essays I've already read and scored. In the orange over here, essays that I still have in progress. Basically, I haven't submitted the score yet, or I haven't finished reviewing and scoring. And then for those that are listed as not started are essays that you have not looked at yet. And to make it easier for you, if you'd like to sort them, you can sort them up here by clicking this drop down to show just the not started essays. And it'll filter all of that out for you. So let's go ahead and open one essay. Actually, while on this side, so I'll have all of the resources and reminders over here on the right-hand side of the screen. I'll have the link to the PowerPoint since you folks requested that, and then I'll also have a link to this training if you guys want to refer to that as well. I'll go ahead and start a review. So basically, in order to start, click any of the essays you haven't started yet. I'm going to point out here the listings. So this is right here is the major that the student has selected, and following that is the career that the student had typed out what they are wanting to pursue. The major is from our selected or from our eligible list of majors. So as long as they've selected any of these are all the majors we are funding. And then as far as the career goes, that is a text that they enter. So students, you know, might have an idea of what they want to do and might be clearly directed to the major that they have indicated here on the left-hand side. Yep, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the score sheet. So to access the score sheet, you click that plus sign. Let me do that one more time so you guys can see it. So right here is to access the scoring guide. So on the left-hand side is the essay, and the unbolded part is the response that the student had written for this essay. So here's essay 1, and here is essay 2. On the right-hand side is the score sheet. We did provide a little bit more extensive guidance for the scoring guide between poor, good, and excellent. You'll notice here when you actually do score, there's good/poor or good/excellent, just to catch the in-between ones that you are still unsure of. As you're reading the guidance for poor, good, and an excellent essay, if you feel like it's in between excellent and good or good and poor, feel free to go ahead and select that there. So again, I just want to note that we clearly indicated here that right here, essay 2 scoring guide is to score essay 2, and then essay 1 scoring guide right here is to score essay 1. So it's pretty user-friendly as far as navigating the 2 essays here and the score sheet. So hopefully this will provide ease for you to kind of toggle through the different screens. So as you start reading your essays, I just want to make a recommendation that when you are scoring, so I haven't read this essay yet, but if you are want to get a good feel of what the essays look like, go ahead and just indicate what score you are wanting to give the student and save draft rather than hitting submit. Because once you hit submit, you won't be able to go back and change the score. But if you just want to get a good feel, get a baseline and calibrate your scoring, I would recommend to just save draft rather than submit, because otherwise once you submit, there's no way that you would be able to go back on that. again, so with the score guide, I just want to point out that the grading is based solely on content. Try your best to not focus on the grammar or spelling. And if there's any questions that you have as far as, you know, if you come across a student essay that really just puzzles you, you're more than welcome to email us, and I'm more than happy to answer any questions and provide some sort of guidance for you guys. So let's see right here. And you'll see here that there is a print option. I want to note that we really encourage you guys not to print these essays. One is really just to save paper. There's going to be lots of essays that you're going to be reviewing. And two, we really just want to protect the privacy of the students. So if possible, please use the portal to review all of the essays. But if, you know, for some reason your eyes starts to strain, you are welcome to print them, but we do ask that you dispose of the essays and shred them after you have scored them. All right, so this is the portal. As far as toggling between essays, you would have to go back and click listings. And it'll take you back to the home page with all of the essays that is assigned to you. Again, each of you will be assigned 30 applicants, which is why right here it says 30 total, but each applicant has 2 essays, so you will be reviewing a total of 60 essays. If you would like to review more than 30 applicants, we are happy to provide that for you, and you will just let us know. You've indicated that either in the registration when you signed up. If you change your mind and want to review more, if you said that you don't want to review more than 30, you're more than welcome to email us. And I'll have that email available for everyone at the end of this presentation. All right, go ahead and go back to the presentation. Okay. So this is just the review summary. Basically, the application just closed on February 28th, which was last week, and the review period is happening right now. You'll be able to access the essays as soon as March 9th, and you'll have until March 17th, which is Sunday, to review the essays. And then after that, it provides us some time to do the rest of our selection, and we'll be able to notify students by April 19th. Some important notes about the review. Again, each volunteer will be assigned 30 applicant files and an equivalent of 60 essays. An email will be sent out to all of you who completed the training. Again, it is a mandatory training, so we do ask that everyone complete this. And so after today, you should be good to meet this requirement. When you registered, there was an option here to attend the work party on March 13th from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Coterie Work Lounge. This is optional, and this is just a way for us to provide a space and time for everyone, for those of you who prefer to have like a designated work time and space to review the essays. So we are going to have about 4 hours for all of you to review the 60 essays that you are assigned if you have registered for this event. And that ends our training. So thank you again so much for taking the time to take part in this process. I will be responding to your individual questions after this training. If you have any other questions after today, please email us here at awards@waopportunitiescholarship.org. Thank you all so much. Again, I will respond to the individual emails, questions that you have in the chat box. And If you have anything else after today, please email us the questions. And thank you so much. You're welcome to log off and enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great day, everyone.